Thanks for sticking around. I always say it, but you know what? You did it. You really, really did it. You're still here. Woohoo! All right, welcome back to Today on Display, and welcome to Display Trivia. Are you ready to show what you know? That's right. It's almost time for your turn in the spotlight. Don't be shy. You're the smartest smarty pants I know, and trust me, that is pretty crazy because I own several pairs of jeans with IQs of 130. Tonight's pot is $2,500, and here are the rules. You'll have 10 seconds to pick your answer, and choose wisely because once you tap, there's no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the cash prize, but stay in the game because you can keep playing along for fun. 10 questions, 10 answers. You ready to do this? Here we go. Question 1. Which of the following is not a food? Potato, muffin, door. Which of the following is not a food? Potato, muffin, door. Any foodies in the game tonight? Better yet, any social media foodie photographers? Y'all get some amazing shots, but let me ask you this. Do you ever really enjoy the food? Like really taste it? You know, like savor the flavor? Do you even eat it all? I only do it for the gram if there's a s'more involved. Do you catch my drift? Like the food is lucky if I even take a full look at it before I dig in. I adore food. I adore it. And although food is one of my gateways to happiness, I don't think I'll be dining on doors anytime soon. Maybe indoors or outdoors, but definitely not on them. Let's see where this quiz is taking us. Question 2. Select the incorrectly paired set of opposites. Up, down, in, out, left, south. Select the incorrectly paired opposites. Up, down, in, out, left, south. What's your take on opposites? Are they cute or are they codependent? East and West go together nicely, true, but also like, I don't know, spend some time apart every once in a while. Guys, you know, maybe study abroad in college or go get a tattoo. Figure out who you are without your partner. Unless you've partnered up to play trivia tonight, 2 heads are always better than 1. Unless you're a pimple. Then, ugh. But seriously, invite a friend, make 25 cents for doing it. And you're closer to that coin if you tapped left, south. Let's do question 3. Which is not a New York City borough? Brooklyn, Santa Monica, Queens. Which is not a New York City borough? Brooklyn, Santa Monica, Queens. Hey, I'm walking here. You would hear this phrase in all of these places except one. In that one, you might hear, hey man, surf's up. Come on, New York City, home of Broadway and the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty and Times Square and the best bagels on the entire planet and Pizza Rat. Am I helping you at all? Okay, here's 2 shows that take place in the Big Apple. The King of Blank and Blank 99. Okay, if you didn't get it from that, I can't help you. I can't help you. Santa Monica is not a New York City borough, but you are moving on to question 4. Which of the following fractions has the highest value? Half, third, fourth. Which of the following fractions has the highest value? A half, a third, a fourth. Fractions were always my favorite part of math in school because the teacher always used pi to explain them. And no, not lame math pie, P-I pie. I'm talking good old buttery, crispy, all-American apple pie, damn it. If the cherry pie is cut into eighths and Sarah Pribis eats an eighth and then goes back and eats another 3/8, why did she eat half the pie before any of her guests even arrived for Thanksgiving? What? It was really good. You would do the same. Half is the highest value here. And it's adding value to your score if you got it right. Question 5. Which is not one of the colors traditionally used in a Rubik's Cube? Orange, blue, purple. which is not one of the colors traditionally used in a Rubik's Cube? Orange, blue, purple. Yes, it's a 3D puzzle, but you don't need to wear those goofy looking glasses. I mean, you can if you want. I definitely won't stop you from wearing them. But they're not gonna help you solve the puzzles, what I'm trying to say. Most glasses make you look smart, but wearing 3D glasses outside of a 3D movie or the new Spider-Man ride at Disney, just plain silly. Okay, don't be silly. Take off the specs, pick the right answer. Mr. Erno Rubik's trusty cube has 6 sides in red, blue, green, white, orange, and red. If you can solve one, I'm sure you got this right. I'm sure you got it. No purple. Q6. The tallest structure in the world is located in what city? Shanghai, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. The tallest structure in the world is located in what city? Shanghai, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. This structure is so tall. How tall is it? Well, it's over 2,000 feet tall, which means it's almost half a mile tall. That's not even a skyscraper at that point. No, forget scraping. That is a full-on gouge. Poor Sky didn't even stand a chance against the Burj Khalifa, which means Khalifa Tower. And yes, Wiz Khalifa is a great rapper, but we did not name this one after him. Hang in there, Wiz. Tower's coming, it's coming. Dubai is where you'll find this building. And question 7 is where I'm gonna catch up with all of you. Let's do it. George Clooney guest starred in an episode of Friends as a character with what profession? Barista, mechanic, doctor. George Clooney. Do you remember what he did? What profession on Friends? Barista, mechanic, doctor. In TV, this is sometimes called a crossover. And because I'm scared of vampires, I always keep a cross under my bed. Also garlic. Always garlic, yeah. But that might be because you never know when you'll be in the mood for spaghetti, which might imply that I also keep fully cooked pasta under my bed. What, you have to be prepared for anything. But be still my beating heart, because when this episode comes on, I always forget that former ER star George Clooney is about to make us all feel better as Dr. Michael Mitchell. Looks like you're all in tip-top shape to continue into the next question. Let's do it. All of the following bands were fronted by left-handed musicians except Crosby, Still and Nash, Nirvana, the Beatles. All of the following bands were fronted by left-handed musicians except Crosby, Stills and Nash, Nirvana, the Beatles. Ambidextrous is what you call someone who uses both hands. And hey, Ma, look, is what you call out when you're using no hands. Ma, look, no hands. Wait, no. Hands back on the phone, okay? I don't want to drop mine in. You need them to pick the right answer. Luckily not on this list is Jimi Hendrix. Sometimes he also used his teeth to play guitar, so I'm not really sure what you'd call them except freaking badass. Kurt Cobain and Paul McCartney were lefties. Neither Crosby, Stills or their other bandmate Nash played left-handed. Did you nab the answer? If so, I'll catch you red-handed in Q9. In its iconic 1956 iteration, the National Broadcasting Corporation's logo was used to highlight what? The network's business division's color programming, a landmark special. That iteration, which one? The network's business division's color programming, a landmark special. You gotta love a good TV logo showing up in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen every few minutes to remind you what's on. Although it's not nearly as passive-aggressive as the Netflix pop-up mid-episode that asks if you're still watching. Look, Netflix, no news is good news, okay? If you haven't heard from me, I'm probably still on hour 7 of the Great British Bake Off. And you best be minding your own business, okay? TV has certainly come a long way in the past half-century when this peacock logo first debuted. And although in the 80s, during reinvention, it represented the 6 network divisions, in the 50s, what better way to display your new color programming than with a multicolored bird known for showing off? Speaking of showing off tonight, check out all my display bees, because it's time for the final question. Here we go. Question 10. Of the following, which animal comes first in the Chinese zodiac? Horse, ox, dog. Of the following, which comes first in the Chinese zodiac? Horse, ox, dog. According to Chinese legend, all the animals ran a race to determine their order in the zodiac. And the first 12 who made it to be guards of heaven. Okay. Cool prize, I guess, but no thank you. Like, yeah, I just ran all the way to heaven. I think maybe I'd like a statue of myself, or like at the very least a cake, or even just like a seat. I guess the reward for work is always more work. Because if you get this question right, you got just a few more to go before. No, actually, this is the last one. So I guess not more work, right? All right, let's talk about this. The first animal to make it was the rat, followed close behind by the ox. No bull here. That's it. You did it. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got paid. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, with a whole new round of trivia and, of course, a brand new dress or set. What? Yeah, because I mean, that's why you watch, right? For the outfits? Just, yeah, nod your heads. Yes, yes. Shout me out in the chat. Shout you out in the chat. How did you do? Good display piece. Yes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll catch you tomorrow on display.